this is a piece I did for Jess now. I'm not happy with it as far as what it was supposed to be in creation. It was supposed to be mostly pinks with the gold across there and the gold across there, which is, that one turned a bit green now, which is fine. But the red ones turned gold. Well, I like the gold though. And the gold ones stay gold, and it's just actually gone gold, really gold. Now, the gold was only put on there because her son asked for gold to be put on there for him, and the other son asked for red to be put on there for him. And this piece down here that's gone orangey gold was supposed to be red. This one here was also supposed to be red. So it hasn't turned out how it was like supposed to, but it still looks absolutely lovely, and she loves it too. So funny how it goes like that. It's very, very gold, but I can fire it again and put some more pink on it, but that's entirely up to Jess too. She likes it, and Jessie's going to do some modelling for me. She's an absolutely beautiful girl, and she's Kobe's, Cash's, and little one with the blue eyes. I can't remember his name. It's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, little one. And he turns one tomorrow. And they're absolutely gorgeous kids. Cashy saved the life of Nina's granddaughter last year, and fascinating little story there. I won't go into that details, but yeah. She had a glass door falling on top of her head. And little Cashy, he started prep this year, and he got under it and tried to hold it up, and he held it up as long as he could. She ended up getting hit in the head with it in the face, and she had 2 black eyes and blood nose, and the pub blamed her for it, and she actually got banned for life from the pub and told she's been a public nuisance. That one was one of the best ones I've actually seen and heard ever. That's what the corruption around here is, because wow, that was not supposed to, but that wasn't right. But yeah, little Cashy saved her, and he's really brave. Now he's one of 3 prep kids, I think it is, that I in my little crew of everyone around the kids. One's Chloe, the little girl I did the green one for last week. I think it was green butterfly. And then there's Ryder, and that's Mickey and Tam's son. And then there's Cashy. So that little crew is going to be a cool little crew as it grows up. They're all cool, really cool kids. I think they've all got planets. I know Mickey's house is full of planets. And yeah, I did Chloe the green planet for her Christmas. Yeah, that's right, they've all got their planets. That class is going to have some wicked sort of creations in there. But anyway, yeah, these are all my orders here and everything I'm going to do. So I'm going really well here. Now this one, Jackie, purple set, and glass over signature piece or earring. And then that's Chloe's mum, so that one. And here we got Cashy and Kobe, they're Jessie's sons. Now, Cash, I'm not happy with this one for Cashy because, and I'm going to make another one for him, his own special one, because Kobe put his on today, and I'll have to get a photo of Kobe with his on tomorrow, but Kobe put his on today and it just shined, it just lit up, so that was a perfect match, that one. And he's got a little 3-colour fire, small signature piece, shines when held up by his mama. And the little, that's what I think with... Because that one was just the way it was. I think little Cashy, his little brother, there's only a couple of years between them. He needs a really nice signature piece too. He's a little one. So yeah, I'm going to do another one for Cashy. And now over here, look, Sonia's son at the servo. Oh my God, that was the most awkward thing, trying to transfer money on my new phone to one bank to the other. And it was closing time at the servo. And then it ended up being that I actually had paid for it, and then he ended up saying, "Oh well, look, I'll pay for this for it. It's only $1.75 or something." He goes, "Oh look, I'll pay for this." He said, "Don't worry about it. It's like, don't worry about trying to transfer it." And I said, "Thank you so much. You didn't have to." But then it turned out when I walked out, I realised I'd actually paid for them twice. So it was just very confusing. Anyway, I said to him, I'm going to make him a piece for the wicked sort of runaround. Now his mum died a few months back. I think it was his. I'm fairly sure it was his mum, and it was really sudden everything too. So and her name was Sonia. So it's special that he gets a piece. Now what I'm doing with his piece, you can see the colours in there. I'm doing like a little like more orange, green, hot sort of side, but I've got the blue in there as well, See the blue? Oh no, that's really red. But see the bluey greens and everything in there. So I really think if you have a look at these colours, they're actually going to make an awesome piece when they're all together. And I'm also making George's mum Hope one. Now Hope, another lady here in town, lovely lady. I actually think she's fantastic. One of us in the way that she's not afraid to be herself, and she's not afraid to call a spade and come forward with it. So yeah, I've got to appreciate Hope at all times. She's just absolutely amazing. So she's George's mum, and George is coming up shortly. But yeah, so she's fiery, she's hot. She's also got that cool little class that sort of laid back as well. So I believe she should have a signature piece, basically the same as the dude at the servo. I call him Little Elf. He just, I don't know, he just looks like a little fey, like something you'd see in the movies as like an elf or something, you know. He's absolutely amazing kid. Yeah, he works at the servo. Now then, I've got Georgia. Now, she's right next to her. Now, Georgia's started high school, or she didn't go to high school, I'm not sure. So you can go to high school or you don't have to here, so that's what I think she's either done or not done this year. She stayed here to do high school or gone to Children's. But yeah, that's how old she is, and she's a special little girl. She's one of my special kids. She's she's a reader. She's very intelligent. Yeah, she goes places, even though she's very quiet and sort of laid back. No, don't get that kid wrong. She knows, and that's the thing I love about her. Anyway, she picked my signature piece, which is this one. Now my findings fell off this one, so I had it sort of in with the other lot that I take around. When I go around in town, I go to a whole heap of different places, like all my friends and everything, and it's basically a good thing it's in like it's about 2 or 3 streets. I just go one to another, zigzag around and sort of thing, you know. So, and I had this bag today because I had to show it to Jessie, and Georgia was at Jessie's, and Georgia saw this piece and said that she loved that straight away. Now, that's my piece, and I'm sort of like, oh, I don't really like to give up my piece. But what I've done here is I've got the same glass as my piece there, and she said, I just want the plain blue, and I understand that exactly, girl. And so this one, or that one, it depends tomorrow on which one's better for her, and she'll get one of those. And George, as I said, I don't normally do a bigger piece for kids, but this child she's branching onto womanhood. She's about to start high school, go through all that, and sort of, you know, she's, I like to keep these kids as innocent as I can for as long as they can, you know, which is really hard around here at the moment. But anyway, yep. Now we've got Mandy's. And Mandy's order was Purple Stars, and I'm using that to teach Nina how to do the etching method. So this is the piece that we've started with, and yeah, it looks like blue, but when you turn it, that's the way it's going to fire up, that purple. Now, that's the big star has etched itself so well. But the little stars, we've had a bit of a problem with them. They tend two of them more like triangles. So I'll probably end up, I don't know what we're going to do with that one. But yeah, but that's, I don't know when it fires. But in the end, Mandy will get stars like that. That's her piece for around next year, and it's a small piece. And then I'll do a pair of earrings as well as that, hopefully with smaller stars, and that's Mandy's order. Now then we've got Denise. Denise chose this one. This is an Institute. Now these ones are just gravitationally bonded or magnetically bonded to the person. And I've noticed this for 15 years that I've done this for. Someone will be 100 pieces in there, they go straight to one. That's their piece. Don't ever say no to that piece, because that is their piece. And I've made that mistake a couple of times, but I have fixed it up, you know. And if somebody says, oh, I like that one, that's for them. If it's instantly attractive like that, yep, that's it. Now this one was what happened with Denise. That's the piece she chose the other day. It was on her birthday. So that one, I've just got to put the attachment to it, which is that one, the little heart. So that's Denise's piece. And then over here we've got Jessie's piece. Now, Jessie, this is Jessie's piece there that I've just fired, but she wants a pink piece like Nina's with a gold bit for, this is what the order was, for Kobe, and a red bit for cash. So that's the red bit for cash. It's supposed to be a red bit for cash there, and the gold bit for Kobe across there, and there one turned green. So it didn't sort of turn out how we wanted it to, so especially with the bullish part of the order. But and then she wanted a blue glass over piece. So that would be a piece sort of similar. This is a glass over. When I get that, See, that has the glass over the top. Similar to that, but all different pieces in there for that one. Yeah, so that's Jessie's, and that's all the glass that I got ready. Oh, and Jessie can't wear earrings, so she's getting, ta-da, a bracelet. Look at that. See those round circles. The acrylic pieces after I fired them actually attached to that, so they're actually beautiful when they're done. And I found this, she's like pink. This is the last of the old butterflies. That one. That one was made probably in 2017, wasn't fired because of the fault in it. We've all got faults in it. We're all munted. We fire, but we might fire everywhere else. You know, we might fire there, and everywhere. So yeah, I like that, and I think that thing is, you know, I think Jessie's about the only one that's gone for pure pink, like just pink. So that's in Jessie's box at the moment. Jessie's, what's that say? Cannot wear earrings, so she's got a bracelet. There we go. Right, so that's her box there. And I'll put that back in Denise's box. Here we've got Stacey's box. Stacey picked this one. This was an instant one too. And that's got that one there with the glass over. So all I've got to do is attach the binding to that. The reason why I haven't done these so far is because I lost my E6000. I took it downtown on one of my journeys down to everybody's place. And I got to, I think it was Alan Nina's, and there was no glue on me anymore, no E6000. So it could be anywhere. Anyway, next thing is Spike's signature piece, and Elizabeth. Elizabeth works at Survey Nest. She's seen me walking with my paintings. She's seen me walking with the jewellery and give it to people here and there and so on and sell it and everything. And she never asked me, and I know she admires it. So anyway, I thought, no, I'm gonna make her a signature piece. And yeah, I can see her appreciating them. And these are the colours. They're the colours of the signature piece for, I said I'd turn that one over here, for Elizabeth, but also Spike. Yeah, Spike is the barman at the pub. Don't get me wrong, I don't go to the pub, but he brings down the most delicious food to Nina and Al sometimes, and I'm usually there, and I'm thinking, I'll go to see Al that before I go home to dinner, and I'm thinking, I'm drooling. The food is absolutely divine. Like, I think it was, she showed me a photo, I didn't get to see this one, garlic prawns and rice. Oh my God, absolutely amazing. So yeah, I love Jack. I call him Spike. He's a really cool guy. One of the young ones. Yeah, so yeah, that's what's happening here in the studio, and it's all going well. Like, people are loving it. Oh, I love this one, I love that one. And this glass I've had for 10, 15 years. I didn't think it'd still fire up as well as it is, but it is, and I'm using this sort of time, I think, to build everybody, create one for everyone around town, around here, the crew as such, the list, and then it'll go from there. They'll show people and other people will come along and everything. I've done 15 years, I know how it goes with this, you got to get your pieces out there first, and what better than the people I love and the crew, my family, I guess, because, these are the ones that are there and in my life, and other people have chosen not to be in my life, and that's their choice and so on, but I love this crew. I love all of them. And then lastly, or not actually last, we've got Nina's grandkids, Mikey, Addison and Grayson, and then we've got Nina's daughter Taylor, and she wants a purple one, and then Lani, and my little man Mason. Here's my little man, that one. Yeah, those are for Nina's daughter and grandchild. And then, look who's got here. They've got Mickey, Sam, Chase and Ryder. They're my little buddies. So they're going to get pieces too, but they're sort of, they're in your light there. I know, it's just, there's a lot to do. But that's only going to take a couple of days. If I put them in the big kiln, it'll only be one day. But using this microwave kiln, I can control every bit of the fire, and I'm not going to lose one piece over there or one piece over here just for this place in the middle or there. So I'd just rather do them all by themselves at the moment, and I'll get on with maybe later. I actually have got a thing I'll show you on the next video, and I will be doing a big fire this week, but at the moment, no. Happy days. Love you all.